Hello and welcome to another video blog in my what if testing here. And I was wondering, what if Albert Pujols had 100 less points on his slugging percentage, and how would that affect a team in my fantasy league? Now I've knocked down his slugging to 496, down from 596. Use some fancy dancy spreadsheet work here to subtract the equal ratio of homers and doubles to get him down to 496. Left is one triple there, and we're left with everything else intact except for the slugging percentage being lowered. And that's it. So I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run a season 10 times here, and we're gonna take into account. We're gonna see how many runs are maybe some typical offensive categories. See how he does. See how many wins the team gets, and then we'll put it back and we'll see how we compare. We'll do 162 game seasons, and I'll stop and show you each one, and then we'll have our information after the 20 seasons are done. So here we go. We're off and running. I'm going to hit pause and jump in time. Okay, got my first season in here. The team actually isn't very good, and I just made it worse by ruining the best player. But we got 58 wins here. I'm gonna key this in. We are 58 wins for this first test. Seems kind of odd doing the baseline second, but that's okay. 657. Runs created, runs for. Let's see what's the easiest way to get to our Albert Pujols. So I have to go here, I guess. I can do it a couple of different ways, but we'll go here instead, this way. And we have, interesting, I'm wondering if the excellent power rating is going to really the key factor. So that would be interesting too. I'll know that afterwards. Let's do so 39, 108, 92. I'm think about putting homers in here. I just figured they'd be less, but no, I'm not so sure. 39, 108, 8, and 92. And let's see. Let's go for a more esoteric one. Where's the runs created? 6.7. Yeah, let's do 6. Okay. Alright, we're off and running. We'll be back after maybe a few more seasons. I was going to wait a couple seasons, but I thought I'd show you this next season, the second season. 56 homers, 136 runs, 116 RBI, runs created per 27, 9.1. So that is very interesting. We'll continue. Alright, we got 5 seasons in. I stopped it here because of such a bizarre end to the season here. 3-way tie for third, and every team lost at least 4 in a row to end the season there. So here's where we stand, though. Doing pretty well here in most departments. At least 100 RBIs are runs still every year, and only one. That runs created still pretty decent. So we got 5 more to go, and then we'll get on to the baseline. All right, just finishing up the 10th season here, and the Blaze have not done too well, I have to say. Here we go. 59 wins, 648. 59, 648. As you can see, the power is still there despite me taking away his homers. Let's just do organizers, players, Q. And let's see. Well, 52, 120, 121. Wow. 52 every year. 121. And so we have something that doesn't matter what the rest of the team does. All right, so there you go. Let's get let's get the meaningful numbers here. I'll do totals here. It's kind of runs. The RA is like runs accounted for. It's homers. It's ribbies and runs minus homers. I can't remember what the name of the stat is. Oops. So equal to. All right, that worked out. That worked pretty well. All right, let's get some meaningful averages. And what would be? That has no meaning. Let's do averages for all. So this. I don't know if I should have left that one in just for my average. There you go. Okay. So there are the numbers we have to contend with. We'll see what we get. If we get any better numbers when I put the stats back, which I'm about to do. I won't make you watch me do that, but I'll be back after a few seasons are done. Okay, we're underway here. That's the second season running. Just let's take a look at what we got here in the first season. Let me copy. There we go. So as you can see, compare this this row here to the averages. Right on pace, a little bit more, just a hair more in a few places, not universally though. So we'll see. I'm starting to think that the power rating has a lot more to do with the offense than the actual stats. We shall see. Alright, we've got 6 seasons in, and I'm not seeing too much difference here. Wins are up an uptick a little bit. Runs for, though, are actually a little bit of a downtick. And home runs are down. RBIs are up a little bit. RBIs and runs and homers aren't really that important, obviously. 97 runs. And there's a lot of external things going on to get those to happen. But runs created is down a significant amount too. And so we'll see how this goes. This is obviously off because the zeros are counting in the average. But anyhow, 4 more seasons to go. We'll be back very shortly. Instantly, as far as you know. Alright, we're running the last season now in this I don't know, myth-busting type of situation I got going on here, because I'm not seeing too much difference here with the extra slugging. So what is going on? Is the power at EX really the more important thing? So you can see the wins are up half a game, but the runs for are down, and home runs are down, RBIs are down, just albeit a little bit. Runs are down, which is, and I understand runs and ribbies really are really more of a function of a team and a player, but even the runners created for 27 are down, and the runs accounted for. So let's see if there's some sort of stellar year in the works here for them. How many percentage around 400? Let's see. Got 600 runs for so far. They did finish 1 year in 4th place. So they got that to look forward to. Just a couple more games left here. 7 more games. Looks like some decent runs for this time. 62 wins and 675. Let's key that in. 62. Alright, well, the wins are almost more than 1 win a game. So I'm going to have a theory on this. And it's too bad I didn't keep track of it. But let me go to organizer here. Players. Why is this so wide? There we go. So we've got 33, 110, 78. And runs created. 5.8. Wow. Alright. So we have all our data in. The wins went up despite everything else going down. And what that tells me is that he was walked a lot more. And the on-base percentage went up. And managers were able to keep his offense down by walking him more. And actually, it was probably the right thing because the runs created was down. But runs created per 27, I should say. But the wins went up because they walked him so much that he actually, even by walking, he created more runs, or he allowed the team to win more by getting more walks. So that's going to be the story I go with. I may have to revisit this one and keep track of on-base percentage, but I would say that if managers pitched him the same with his old that he had with his old numbers, the wins might have gone up maybe 2 instead of 1, and you would have seen the same homer, RBI run numbers that you saw back with the bad numbers, and the runs created would have been the same too. So interesting stuff. I think I'll definitely revisit it after you guys watch this. Let me know how you might want me to change this. I've got my benchmark here, so all I have to do is the other one. And I will save this as my Pujols test. And well, that's it. Thank you.